Good morning, friends. Teresa from Star Stylist Homestead. If you're new here, welcome. And for all the rest of you, thanks for coming back. So today, I'm making biscotti. And I can't say I've never made it before. I could have yesterday, because I made one yesterday. And holy mackerel, biscotti is so easy. And you know biscotti means twice baked. So there's that. So what I'm doing is making candied nuts first. And it calls for pecans. Once again, I don't have pecans. So I'm using almonds. And what I did, I had whole almonds. I just put them in my blender and chunked them up. And I love almonds, obviously. And a nut's a nut. It doesn't have to be pecans or walnuts, you know, unless it's a specific recipe for that. So anyway, here we go. We're doing this first. I'm melting half a cup of butter, or you can melt it in the microwave and do that. But why waste another step, right? Or dirty another dish. I am going to get a piece of parchment paper ready for this. And another thing, I would suggest if you're going to use pecans or walnuts or whatever, chop them up first before you do this, because why chop them after they're cooled? So there's that. And I'm doing this first. My oven is now preheating because I thought I had it ready. It's a 350, okay? So we're gonna do this first. Let's do this. I'm just gonna chunk this butter so that I can add everything else. And it's going evenly, okay? And then we want, I think this is for my other one. Let me bring this over here again. Yeah, it's 1 cup of sugar. So I'm gonna put 1 cup of sugar, a little more because that wasn't quite a cup. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Not that I need this because I never use this, but oh, look, a little extra. All right. I just want my butter to start melting a little bit before I put my butter and sugar, before I put my nuts in there. So I have had a time of it getting over this illness, whatever it is. I think it's literally just my sinuses, because it's all up here, but I've been having this horrible cough, and I gotta tell you, I swore, if you start coughing, I know it's gonna sound really weird, but it really does work. If you start coughing when you lay down, because the drip in the back of your throat, that's what usually causes it. Grab a couple pieces of fresh bread, put it in a Ziploc bag, and bring it to bed with you, because that's usually where it happens. And I'm only saying put it in the bag to keep it fresh. When you start coughing, just rip off a piece of that bread and chew it slowly and swallow it slowly. The bread actually grabs the mucus, whatever you want to call it, in the back of your throat and slides it down. You don't want crackers or anything like that because it's scratchy. And that helps. Or what I've been doing is a teaspoon of honey. Amazing, because that honey is so thick it coats your throat and just stops your coughing. I don't really want to bring honey to bed with me, so I'll do the bread at night. Or I'll just get up and take some honey. Okay, I'm going to show you here. I'm going to bring you a little closer too if I can. Okay, now I'm just going to add my nuts. Yesterday I had done this and forgot to take the blade out. And was putting it in my mixer I'm like, oh, wonderful. That's 2 cups of nuts, chopped nuts, by the way. And we're just gonna keep stirring this until it becomes golden brown in color. And while that's going, let's take you over here. Okay. I'm gonna just bring you up just a little so you can kind of see what's going on. Okay, in my mixer here, I have 2 cups of sugar. Look, I forgot my butter again. And then we need a 1/2 cup of melted butter. So I'm gonna dump this in here. So there's our nuts. They're just about done. They're all starting to brown up here. I just want them a little bit more. And then we're just gonna dump this on wax paper. Actually, you know what? I think those are done. So what I'm gonna do, I have my thing ready over here. Just gonna dump these right out on here. And just spread it out. I have it on a board underneath there because we want these to cool. I promise there was only 2 cups of nuts here. All right, shut that off. Okay, now let's bring you over here. Get onto this now. So we have our melted butter, our sugar, and it calls for 4 tablespoons of orange zest. I only had 2. This is a little squished in there. It's the zest of 2 oranges. I would suggest doing 2 large oranges. These were medium size. They'll give you a little bit more, but that's fine. So let's get this going. Just get that creamed up a little bit. Oh, it smells so good. I wish you guys could just see. It don't matter. You know what it looks like. Okay, and I have 4 eggs. I'm going to put them all in. Slowly. I tell you, the one thing I do like about this mixer is that blade literally gets all down on the bottom and the side, so I don't have to get the sides down. So you want to do that. I'll do it once I start mixing everything here. Okay, we need a teaspoon of vanilla in here. We need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Wipe this off here. Baking powder. Make sure it's 2. Blend that up a little. My salt. There it is. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I have always measured out 4 cups of all-purpose flour. I am going to turn this down. And just add it in. You don't have to do half and half or anything. I'm doing it because I don't want to wear it. Oops. And turn it up and get that all mixed in. This is where I'm going to push the sides down. Once it mixes a little. You're going to need a couple, 1 to 2 tablespoons of flour also for when you mix everything. So, oh, that orange zest smells amazing in it. So yeah, my biscotti yesterday was really good. I tried dipping it in chocolate. I didn't like it in chocolate. I'm glad I tasted it first, and the chocolate was just really thick. And I said, you know what? This will be fine without chocolate. And my husband said the same thing. He liked it without it. I mean, especially if you're going to be dipping in coffee or tea. I've always loved these because, you know me and my crunchy. Because they're nice and crunchy, but you don't have to make them crunchy. You can, oh, I got a piece of nut. You can cook them a little less the second time, and they'll be a little softer. I like mine crunchy though. Oh gosh, this smells so good. And this is all there is to it now. It is a tacky dough, so be prepared. You want your pans ready. Which mine aren't, so they will be by the time you see this one. Okay. I am going to let, oh yeah, see this is, let me show you here without putting you on my stove that I just shut off. It's already, oops, hello, get back up there. It's already getting all together, so then with a knife, once this is a little cooler, you can chunk it all up. I want to taste this. Let's throw those away. So yeah, this is, it smells so good. I'm going to use this pan to cook it because it's a nice big one. If you don't know, you know the parchment paper always slides. Sprinkle your parchment paper up, open it back up, and line your pan, and it stays. Stays better, should I say. Can you believe this morning? I'm getting ready to make this. And I'm like, oh my God, you're kidding me. Me, of all people, ran out of flour. That right there, right, that one, is all the flour I have left. Thank God I ordered 12 pounds of it. I thought I had a 25-pound bag. It was sugar. Yeah, so I didn't. Okay, now I'm going to turn you back this way. Put this down. Alexa, volume down. You know, you're baking for Christmas, you want to listen to Christmas music. I usually just listen to worship music. But I said, you know, I barely ever listen to it. So I decided to listen to it today. Okay. I don't think it's going to matter much if those nuts are a little warm. So what I'm going to do is bring this over here, hopefully without spilling it. And I'm going to get this knife and just chop it up so that, for the most part, it's not like in big clusters. Oh my word, my friends, this smells so good. And see, it's much easier with the nuts already chopped before you do this. Because now you're just chopping up between the sugar and stuff. So that's my suggestion. You do what you want. I had so much fun putting all my Christmas baskets together. And everybody seemed to love them, so. I sent one to my husband's boss, and she liked it. She got it yesterday. I was happy. And it got there in one piece because there was cups and stuff in there too, so. All right. Now I'm just going to take this and dump it right into my bowl. Hopefully. Ta-da! Got a few pieces that I lost. Put that up. And mix it. Look at all that butter. Just until it's all mixed. I'll wash my hands because I'm going to have to touch this here in a minute. I find that if I do this, put it down, it gets most of it off my mixer instead of fighting it. This is the one thing I don't like, is that part of it. So, get all that yumminess, and then I'm going to bring you over there. The one, I tell you, I love my kitchen. Love, love, love my kitchen. But with Christmas and everything I have out for Christmas, it is so cluttered. I'm going to sprinkle some flour on here. Okay. And then I'm going to bring this over. And drop this right onto the pan. This is a lot of mix right here. Are you guys all ready for Christmas? I am. Sorry, I want all that out of there. No waste, right? Okay. Now, what I'm going to do. Flour my hands in the top of this. Yeah, forgot my cutter. Put you down here so you can see what I'm doing. Just going to separate it in two. And then I'm going to flatten this out. Some people will round it. There ain't no sense in rounding it if you're going to cut this. I'm just going to make them a little bit bigger than I had them yesterday. think maybe I could have done it in 2 pans. That's all right, because this is going to expand, my friends. And you want room on each side, so try not to. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All I can smell is that orange zest in here. So leave some room in there because it's going to end up together. Okay, and that's all there is to it. I think when they round it, because they cut off the side, but I just cut off the very edges after it was baked and ate them. So see, it gives me something to eat. Now they're going in the oven for 15 minutes. Then I'm going to turn it and leave it in for another 20. So, there we have it, all done. I'll bring you back. I'm going to turn it at 15 for another 20 minutes or until golden brown. And I'll show you that when it comes, well, yeah, I'll show you when it comes out at the 15 or 20 minutes second time. Be back. Okay, my friends, they just came out. That was 15, and then I turned it and I put it for another 15 just to check, but it's perfect. They are perfect. The lightly golden brown, I don't know if you can really tell how nice and golden brown they are. But there you have it. Now I'm going to leave them on the counter for, I have them on a cookie sheet. I mean on a thing underneath there to cool off for 15 minutes. And I will be back to show you how to cut them and what to do next. Transferred one of them to here and the other one's over there. Okay. I cut the edge off already just to taste it. Because I'm doing these longer, I'm going to do them a little thinner than I did yesterday. So 15 minutes. You want a serrated knife for this. It just works better. Or a very sharp one. So just cut them. Oh, that one's a little thicker. And it's really good, by the way. Oh, that was a little crispy on that side. I won't make you watch me cut the other one. It's been 15 minutes just sitting. They're still warm, but they're not smoking hot. Oh no, am I gonna have to eat this end one? No, I'll do this. See, nice and crispy. Then, once you cut them, then you're gonna take them and lay them on their sides in the pan. I got a new piece of parchment there. And we're going to put these back in the oven for about 5 to 8 minutes. And then we're going to take them out and we're going to flip them back around to the other side. I think I need another pan for the other one. So let me finish these and I'll be right back. All right, my friends. And here you have it. I had to squeeze those bad dogs all together on there. But look at those. Deliciousness. Now, and I had, look, the 2 ends left. And the ends, they're done because they were the ends. Oh, look, a beetle bug came in my house. Let me go get rid of that. Anyway, Back in the oven, I'm going to do them 5 minutes, flip them, another 5 minutes because these are really good. I'll be back. All right, friends, first 5. And I do want to tell you, I wouldn't leave them. Now I'm just going to flip them over. Hopefully I have room. Just flip every one of them over without breaking them. That's okay. I crammed them in here, so I knew I'd probably break a couple of these. Oh, these are perfect, my friends. I literally tasted that end one. Oh my God. And what I was just going to say, if you don't want them really crunchy, leave them less time. Those end ones could probably come off right now. The smaller ones. And I'm going to flip it this way so I don't break it. Like that. But if you like them crunchy, do them 5 to 8 minutes. I gotta tell you, these are so much better than yesterday's. And yesterday's was good. But these are amazing with the candied nuts in them. Oh my word. My husband, I gave him one of the ends. He says, oh, yum, diet food. Didn't stop him from eating it, though. There. Oh, look, another piece. Another broken piece. Okay, back in the oven for 5 more minutes, and then they're done, my friends. And that's all there is to it. I know this is a long video for what it is, but there was a little chit chat in here too. I'm going to go edit some of that out, I think, just to make it shorter. These are amazing. I mean, seriously, amazing and super easy to make. I'll be back to show you the final product, and then we can end this video. And there you have it, my friends. Done. That was another 5 minutes, and they're perfect. Look at this. Amazing, isn't it? Oh my God, they smell so good, and they taste just as good. And an FYI, I made my own hot cocoa. Decided to have a piece of warm biscotti with hot cocoa instead of coffee. And if you want to make it super easy, if you don't like your hot cocoa really sweet, then lower your sugar. I used 3 cups of powdered sugar, 1 cup of cocoa, unsweetened cocoa, 3 cups of powdered milk, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and a teaspoon of salt. I used 3 cups of sugar. I like things a little sweeter. And this is perfect. And then I just used my dehydrated marshmallows. And boom, I'm going to go enjoy this. Let me see. I'll take the end piece because I like crispy. I'll dip it in my hot cocoa. Oh my God. Ooh, that's hot. Let me shut this oven off for now. I dipped a small piece in my husband's coffee. Hot cocoa. Just between the 2 sweetnesses, that was perfect. Anyway, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you make it because it's super easy. And oh my God, these nuts are amazing in here. I'm glad I used almonds instead of walnuts like I was going to, because almonds do have a different flavor than walnuts, and these are good. So try try it. I'll see you then in my next video.